Let's imagine that we have a multi-generational home. It's still mom, grandmom, and you, right? And let's say we're just gonna fast forward to maybe like second grade. You're coming home and you flip through like this little like magazine, like let's say a scholastic magazine. You bring that home, you're like, Mom, look, I really want this. And mom has a really stressful day at work, but she also is aware of her own financial limitations, and that's causing added stress for her. And now you, the child, are asking her for something that's going to stretch her further. So, what is happening in this moment? Your mother starts yelling because her stress response or her nervous system response has defaulted to fight. We have
Mhm.
fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, which are the traditional nervous system responses that we have identified and understood. She's in fight mode, so she starts yelling at you and, yells all kinds of things and really unravels your own little tiny nervous system who resorts to fleeing. So you're in flight. You run to your room because you're so overwhelmed by the fact that your mother just lunged at you with really aggressive words. What happens then is that grandma comes out of her room and she says, Please stop yelling at that child. I beg of you. And so grandma is now in a fawn response. She's people pleasing her daughter, asking her for her to do anything in her power to please make the fighting stop. And so now you have three generations in one home who were previously coexisting in one body and
Mm.
ingesting the same stressors as one almost kind of system that coexisted within itself that now is three humans that have been extracted from one another by way of birth, but are now collectively triggering one another. For our nervous system, language, we've always just applied one person. We've always just looked at it as just my nervous system, only my response. And we haven't really taken into consideration the fact that our nervous systems co-form and coexist in wombs and then they get extracted and they become, programmed to each other,
Mhm.
especially in our infancy. So the intergenerational nervous system is multi layered, but it is really a reflection of all these things.